Hey, what is up, y'all? We're back in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it's Wednesday, so you already know what that means. It's time to do the things. Check the results, check to see if I'm going to buy anything, and check Reddit. Yay! I got 4,000. This was for the coziness beyond the stars. I mean, I'm like in the high rank 2,000s, but I scored 83.19. It never ceases to amaze me how like off it is, because I've scored like in the 70s and been like much higher. But whatever, I just want the moonstones. Yay. Let's go ahead and look. I already know it's fairies, but let's look at the other people. Here's mine. If you haven't seen intergalactic blue bar scene in space. Yay. Top submissions. Oh, I like that they use the heart. That's cool. And I like that they have Stitch with them. And I'm jealous of the stars. I really like this one a lot. It's not overly shiny and it's super purple. Very good. What's next? Oh, very simple. Very simple. Someone made a comment before in previous times that's not fair that somebody's rich and can afford a widescreen monitor that gives them more voting. I would only vote for this one if it was better than the one next to it. Not to take away from it, because obviously it ranked where it ranked, but not my cup of tea. This one though, I like this one. It's a back shot. It's theatrical. It's very bright. I like all the fairy bubbles. They look like moons. Moons are planets. Not really a lot of like decor to say, but as long as it meets those tags and whatnot. On the balcony with Flynn and R2-D2 looking at the stars. I mean, I like it. It seems very simple, but I do like the theatrics of it all. That's 2 weeks in a row where I've only really liked 2 out of 3. Current challenge is fairy something or other. Fairy Haven. Your fairy friends have invited you into their enchanted realms. Decorate with magical and whimsical designs to reflect the beauty and wonder of their fairy world. I don't like these. I have had a couple pop up in the voting where they have no people, and I know they've toggled it that way too, but I probably won't pick a picture like this unless it's literally better than the one next to it. I'm just saying, how do y'all feel about that? What's in the shop? I got a lot of moonstones. I saw a lot of people buy everything. I took a peek and I don't want anything. I really don't. I kind of like this stuff. I like the flower. The fireplace is cool, but it's not really per se on theme for the DreamSnap besides this flower thing. I'm just way behind in decorating and I don't have the need. Decorative pixie mill. I'm glad they said it was decorative. That kind of is like a throwback to the Haunted Mansion. People thought it was a house skin. Not the Haunted Mansion. The Tower of Terror. People thought it was a house skin. But it's just an animated thing. It's nice that it has a moving water feature. Y'all know I like when things move. How big is it? Pretty big, right? I saw the balloon in the trailer. I still have that dress pinned. I'm not going to buy it. I'm only going to buy bundles. I'm only going to buy the Beast bundle. Pizza Planet. If it was on sale, I'd buy it. I got some good stuff in here. I'm surprised I don't have Bermuda Merlin. That's surprising. Should I get him for Hot Girl Summer? I mean, I don't know. And I'll probably never buy Eric's ship. Why? Because I want Max. I don't want Eric. Oh, these are both 20 off. Ooh, 10% off. Why 10% off? Can I get a little more? Now I know why everybody's talking about the Tinkerbell house. Because cheap people waited. The dress, too, it's cool. But I also feel like it's not my style. And it's a one piece, right? Oh, the head and the wings are separate. It's nice that the wings are separate. They're very translucent. I know people have been like kind of saying that they want that in their wings. I mean, it is pretty. I just don't think I need it. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need any of this. Why does it keep doing that? It like goes all the way down. This is kind of cool. I did think it was cool, but I pinned it. How did I do that and why did I do that? I don't want to do that. Remove. Yes, I definitely don't want that. And don't call them bundles when they're not bundles. I wish they gave like a better view It looks cool. There's like magic falling above the basket or whatever. But still, just not my style. Not colorful enough. Too plain. I pass. I passed on it all. I know a lot of people did like all this stuff, but it's not my style. And I got a lot of decorating to do with all the stuff I do have anyways. If there was a fairy animal companion, I would have bought it for sure. Like if they had a little fairy, or if they had like a fox wearing fairy wings, I totally would have bought that. But I am looking forward to the Topsy-Turvy Tea Party, whatever the hell it was called. Topsy-Turvy, right? Those should be really good. I have seen a bit of an improvement in DreamSnaps, maybe. I mean, especially the people that actually put in work with all the new camera features and such. And I am liking what I see. But I know this fairy one is going to be steep competition. So I'll get right on that. But let's go ahead and look. I saw a couple things that were interesting. How is your Cheshire Cat thing going? Are you liking it? Are you liking it? Because I have seen some complaints. I'm not finished. I don't have the memory and I'm not done. Zol the Troll. The Clarion dress actually looks good on both avatar bodies. It actually looks right on the dude body. I'm so happy. But not all dudes want this gold sparkly dress. I don't even particularly like it. I'm sure a lot of people, especially content creators, probably bought it and they say it's going to look good. It is very cool, but it's also very specific. And you know, my dressing is for DreamSnap purposes or update theming. I prefer like touch of magic. It is cool. It is cool. The wings, they looked better in the preview. But I guess it does fit right per se, but they should have just made an alternative. They should just give 2 for 1. I don't know. How would that even work? Is that too much asking them to give 2 for 1? Dare I say it looks better on the man body? I was wondering. It's like the shoulders and the pecs. I mean, I think actually maybe right. Actually, I think it does look better on the male body. What do you think? Iris on Reddit said yes. Lady Smog, I agree. On the male model, it kind of has a Gods of Mount Olympus vibe to it. I mean, it kind of looks a little better, which is kind of weird. Zol the Troll, I thought so too. Fits the shoulders very nice. It's the shoulders. Or is it just because it's showing so much chest on the male avatar and all of y'all are thirsting for Shang? I don't know. But yes, Kitty KC, right? That's what I'm saying. But did you buy it? Am I just out of my mind? It's not bad. It's just very gold. It's very gold. Abbey Road 95. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Is it just me? Or are the character quests super unoriginal? It's starting to feel like every other quest is a villager wanting me to help them plan a party. AKA do all the work and get little credit. This was popping this morning. I was like, ooh, that's a lot of upvotes, you know, for DDV, not for Reddit in general, obviously. And, you know, they said the good old, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. So I had to take a peek. Dimalade, I'm literally starting to feel taken advantage of. Abbey Road, I am the Forgotten. I thought that was funny and interesting outlook. Because we are the Forgotten. The Forgotten is us. She is me. But isn't that what like made the split happen in the beginning? Is that the teaser for the summer? Are we going to split again? Will there be 2 Forgottens? And what's up with the Forgotten? Do y'all think the storyline is going to like loop back around? Because a few people are saying like they're not really going to do anything, but I feel like we've been waiting a long time and they like have to, right? I swear, if Skull Rock is just a closet, I'm going to be very upset. Very upset. I'm very dedicated to what's up with Skull Rock. What is up with Skull Rock? Aofi. I'm starting to see why I might have abandoned my valley before. I mean, truth. MCAT. I've had this exact thought. Of course, I quit showing up for you guys. This is exhausting. And saying that I am the Forgotten, that's what it literally made me think of, because it's all just fetch quests. And I've heard a lot, like on Valley Talk, and other people just talk about the fetch quests. Like, it is what it is. The game is very limited. Like, if you think about the things we can actually do in the game, besides fishing, planting, mining, digging, cooking, That's all we can do in the game. So obviously we're going to collect. Well, you know, pick flowers, pick up stuff, that kind of stuff. But that all kind of loops into the same thing. So pick. We can pick up, fish, mine, dig, cook, talk. That's like it. But if they can make it a little bit creative. But it's so true. Everything ends with a party, right? But I am one to parties and themes and stuff like that. But it's like, if you're going to do it, go all out. Don't just tell me, you know, put 3 decorations down and then we're going to take a picture. The last party I did, they didn't even take a picture, which is weird. I didn't finish the last Alice quest, and I know that's when they'll take the picture. But I'm just saying, it's a little too predictable. And we do wait, you know, and get excited in between to like meet new characters, make new friends, and like learn more about them. And some of it sometimes is just like a mess. But are you tired of this, Grandpa? Are you the forgotten? I mean, I get it. Robin Moore, enrichment time in the playpen with the blue and white girlies featuring Merlin. It was so funny to me that Merlin's like one of the girlies. I literally watched a Disney Parks video short. Disney adults, and it had Merlin. It was a parade. I don't know if it was an official one, but it was in a compilation, and Merlin was like getting down, breaking it down on the float, and I was kind of like, get it, girl. So that's why it was funny to see this today. Maybe they saw the video too, I don't know. Ooh, Rosin Dust Woman said, love it. I feel like Fairy Godmother should be there too, though, unless the pink ribbon is too distracting. I think this is hilarious, Lauren Nicole. That's true. Where is Fairy Godmother? Shade. And Fairy Godmother and Merlin are supposed to be friends, right? Or more than friends. I don't know. Why can't Wally match up more people? Where's the Beast bundle? Where's the Dream bundles in general? Anyways. Tana Fey, I'm begging you, Game Loft. It's a vent. Can we please get more / better floors and wallpaper? The Fairy Star Path would have been perfect to introduce more authentic looking outdoor wallpaper. True. That's true, to make it all like mossy, because some people only do DreamSnaps indoors. I don't, because of the limitations, but that's a good thing, because the last time I did do an indoor one, I had a hard time matching the flooring to the walls. It was so weird. There are 2 good ones, and one has an obvious white border. There are a couple of stone / gravel floors, but we need something that looks like grass. I want the inside of my house to look like outside. Sometimes I want to confine space to decorate for DreamSnaps because there's too much space outside. Thank you for coming to my Timon talk. Oh no! Like I said in my video, worse than a TED talk. It's a Timon talk. I think that's a very interesting take, because a lot of the indoor DreamSnaps, they kind of are made to try to like give outdoor vibes, and that would definitely make it easier. I also want to be able to like hang pictures outside, like on the castle walls or something. I don't know. You know, again, that just circles back around to the limitations of the game. But it would be nice if we had better, or if we could use the padding indoor, maybe something like that. I don't know. But I totally agree. A lot of them are just too much, too gaudy. It's like sometimes I just want it to be like a floor. Available victory. This. Also, there's so many items you can only use indoors, and it quite often throws a wrench into my DreamSnap plan. Truth. I don't think anything should be limited to the indoor. If I can put my refrigerator, my stove for my OG house just in the front yard and play that way, why can't I put everything inside? Maybe trees for limitations of the game with height and stuff like that, but I really feel like all indoor items should be versatile, vice versa. All outdoor items should be indoor. And stop doing that shit where you limit us on what we can buy from Star Pass. That's horrible. I'm still sad about that. Paint mirrored. Just a PSA, you don't need to collect every item possible. It's a discussion, y'all. I see a lot of people getting worked up and frustrated over the Cheshire Cat event. Remember, this is just a game and it's supposed to be fun. All you're earning are some furniture pieces. Now, I'm not talking about people who love the hustle and genuinely enjoy struggling to complete a quest / challenge. I'm talking to people getting frustrated and disheartened from the game. This is supposed to be fun. If hustling isn't fun, it's okay to sacrifice a few items here and there to not drive yourself insane. Mad. You should have said mad. And keep enjoying the game. Just a friendly reminder to take care of yourselves while playing and not feel pressured to play until you hate it. That was me 2 star paths ago. I literally hated it. It was kind of like disappointing, the grind. And it's true, it is just a game and it's supposed to be fun. A lot of people use this as like their calming thing, and I get it. But the fact that those things are probably going to come back to the premium shop, possibly, because I don't think this will be like a yearly event. It's going to be more similar to the Inside Out 2 memory thing, where I think it will just get cycled into regular memory rotation but not leave the game. But I don't think, you know, they're not going to have the dig spots and the realm things. But the completionist, like, I can understand getting upset. It's because you just want to have everything, but totally, it's just a PSA. You don't need to collect everything. I had to like come to terms with that with the premium shop, because back in the day I used to buy everything, especially I was getting 4,000 moonstones early and on PlayStation, and I was able to like afford the stuff, but that's when there was only 4 things. Now there's so many things and I just buy what I want. And now I've actually become a moonstone hoarder because I feel like some of the stuff is not worth real money, because I'm always thinking about the bigger picture. But if they would come out with some dream bundles or some crap, or a beautiful house skin that's not attached to real money, I might spend something. Animal companions. There's always more animal companions to come. If the monkey would have came today, I would have bought the monkey, okay? And I needed a monkey for my DreamSnap last week, but Dinah was cute, so whatever. Blurpies. And to your last point, be mindful when you think you hate something. Is that your actual feeling, or should you just set the game aside and play something else for a bit? FOMO can definitely get in the way of happiness. I didn't know this was a therapy session. We probably do all need therapy. Isn't that why we're playing? We are the forgotten after all. Eridon Man. I started playing 2 weeks ago and I have rapidly started burning out because of the FOMO. I was racing to get all the things unlocked in time to have spent virtually no time at all on decorating or anything else. Well, I don't decorate, so I mean, but I get it. I know I keep seeing it's like a continuing thing that people say they're overwhelmed with the amount of quests. I keep thinking I'm going to do like a speed run, like on a brand new account, just to see like if it's overwhelmed. But also I have a lot of knowledge about the game, so I feel like I would do better than I did before, because in the beginning everything was so far apart and we barely had anything and it was just not a lot of stuff going on. But the only thing I would worry about is the star path, because quests and stuff, the only reason you need to level them up is to get all the characters and stuff. But I still think the star path is a little too tedious for newcomers. I'll just say that, because people are literally having breakdowns and rage quitting. Not to bring up Star Wars or anything, but yes, baffled bubbles. That was my experience when I started last month. It was near the end of the previous star path, and I didn't realize when I bought it that I wouldn't possibly be able to unlock everything, because so many of the duties are locked behind the realms, which I was definitely not going to unlock in time. I genuinely consider quitting because it was such a bummer. That's sad. But I emailed support and they refunded my moonstones. Ooh, that's good to know. So I decided to keep trying the game. Well, that's actually very surprising. Now it's a month later and I can't go more than a day without playing for a few hours. Oh, I would love if I could play a few hours every day. Cammy's go? I didn't start decorating until at least a year in. Same. It was more than that. I did a little, but not like what y'all were doing, you know? It's okay to play at your own pace. I say that too. Everybody plays differently. Some people prefer the quest. Some people want to collect everything. Some people are great builders, decorators, whatever you want to call it. But everybody plays differently. I do a little bit of all of it, but I'm a dream snapper. Come on. It's okay to play at your own pace. I missed the first star path that was going on when I started because I was overwhelmed and didn't know what to work on. So my advice is working on time lock things if you're a completionist, which is usually just 1 or 2 events at a time, which breaks occasionally, and take everything else at your pace. Straight up. That's what I always say is the focus. I would just focus on the star path if I was feeling overwhelmed, just because it is time lock. But I know this mini event is like crunching. It's kind of like the Well, besides the stupid cupcake fiasco and the Inside Out memory thing that was a fiasco, as well as the St. Patrick's Day, it wasn't a lot of time. Like, I've already done the old Christmas and Easter and Halloween one, so I had stuff on lock. But now with them risking going to the getting resources from your friends and stuff like that you could get flagged and weird crap, it's like it's kind of is more tedious. I also saw a brand new player, they got the Storybook Vale and Eternity Isles at the same time, like the new star path, because you know the star path comes when the update comes out, and then everyone was asking for like random recipes and random crops from all across the lands, and they were literally like a brand new player, and they were like, that's insane, I wouldn't have done that in hindsight, but I can only imagine. I want to do that. And Perfect Intention, been playing since the beginning and haven't decorated. Haha. One day when I feel like I really have enough stuff and patience to decorate the way I really want to, then I'll go for it. Haha. I tried early on but just got frustrated. Same. And I'll tell you why. Because I didn't have what I wanted, and even now I rather collect items to decorate later. I just finally made my farm island and semi-decorated it. I'm sure it will change with time, but that was more of a practical area than I needed. Electronic Bird, glad I'm not the only one. I still need the diagonal pathing. I still need some grid fixes. I know a lot of people decorate all the time and they're really good at it, but me, I guess I'm spoiled from some other games, and I have a hard time with the things not lining up like a perfectionist sim. Some of the things, it will just like bother me, and then I kind of get out of the zone. You know what I mean? But definitely DreamSnaps. DreamSnaps is more like setting a scene, like a photo. That's like easier, but to have a whole full decorated valley, which a lot of y'all do, and it's always impressive. Love it. But everybody can play however they want. But they added what, 1 year, whenever the game actually came out, that's when they put that disclaimer in the beginning that they're like, take breaks. Space-time glitter. I thought this was interesting. Spotting paw prints using high quality versus low quality graphics. Top pick is high quality, bottom is low. Prints and characters are in the same spot. It's much easier to spot them from a distance if you use low quality. Just a heads up for anyone, as the grass no longer hides them. That's actually kind of cool. And smart and clever for anybody that's having difficulties, especially like accessibility kind of stuff. That's a good tip. I know there was the build mode to like zoom out at night, but I'm almost done with that one, thankfully. Kitty KC, look at this little diva in front of the camera. Y'all look cute. It's the eyes. A lot of people, I saw somebody was like, don't fix the eyes. I think that's why they don't like her. I thought she was adorable. I used her in my DreamSnap. Dinah, least introduction. Who joins me on the joy? Not me. I can't believe I'm done with this. Lucky you. I'm still not done. I probably won't ever get done. You look hot with your cape, and I like the saturation of the picture, but it's funny. I'll never finish. No, I'm gonna finish. I don't mind that they're like time locking and trying to like stretch stuff out in the game, but I don't have the time or patience to do so many mini events. I literally cannot play every day. I just can't. I got too much shit going on. I envy y'all. Which brings us to Shablagoo 83. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by the Cheshire Cat. Another little bit. That little red vent tag is so aggressive. That is true. It is. But seriously, I've seen a few other frustrated posts about the chaos event, but it's been 5 days since I received a puzzle piece from a pink crackle. I got a lot on the first day, but I still have like 2 more. It seems like it's too many coins. I don't feel like it should be giving us coins at all. Since it's a limited event, it should be giving us only memory pieces. Like, come on. Don't make it so much. I put in the time. I dig multiple spots in each biome throughout the day, and I appreciate the coins that I don't really need at this point in the game. But come on. You gave me 5 pieces on the first day. I just need 1 last piece. See, that's what I didn't start mine on the first day, but the first day it was moving along. And then when I got off and the next day, it was not. To anyone who's waiting for the last piece to drop, How long have you been searching for it? To the lucky ones who have completed their puzzles, how many days did it take you to finally get the last piece to drop? I feel like some people got it done on the first day though, right? But I mean, they don't call it Chaos Event for nothing, but it's a Mean Girls reference. If you don't know, who are you? Where are you from? Equal climate. I can't find any cracks in my valley this morning. Yesterday I was able to find 3 throughout the entire day, and of those I received 1 puzzle. This event is infuriating. I love the word infuriating. And I think I have 1 or 2 cracks that I can't see because the areas that I do have decor, I saw somebody posted that on Reddit too. Like they had a forest area and they were like, why would you do this to me? Why would you put the crack in somewhere where I have to move a bunch of decor to get to when I have all this empty space? And I feel that sentiment extremely, exactly, and definitely. I appreciate the challenge of this event, but the last piece is really testing my patience. Also dreading possibly having to search through the Aladdin realm for paw prints next. Oh, honey, we are going to be doing that. 100. Are jealous? I was having a weird experience where all memory orbs were coins. I mean, 100% of them. I was cleaning my valley, Storybrooke, and EI. So we're talking a conservative guess of 50 orbs. I saved them from the star pass, so it was cleanup time. All coins. So all the pink cracks I did manage to find, coins. I got so mad I closed and restarted the game. Then memories started dropping again at their usual admittingly frustrating rate. But not the worst event ever. I did say that when I was live the other day. I was like, but do we like this? Is it fun? Are we having a good time? And 2, I kind of do agree with the amount of stuff that we have to do to get the furniture. I don't know if it's even, but sometimes unfortunately a lot of stuff, even like the star path grind, some people will say it doesn't even out for the amount of work with the amount of tokens and the amount of tokens per item, blah 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 blah. But you know, whatever, at least it's something to do. That's how I look at it. At least it's something to do. But I do understand the frustration of not being able to finish it, because a lot of people are very limited in time, because you know, we're adults. So we're adults with jobs and priorities and all that crap. But let me know, because I know some of y'all bought everything in the shop. I know you did, and you always do. Good for you. I'm gonna do a fairy thing. My last fairy one got 4,000 and the voting was out of control. Best one ever. I still say that. I said it in my survey, all that crap. Don't really know what I'm gonna do. We've gotten a lot of new stuff. Maybe like a star pathy type build, or you know, something all new. But I know it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The last few themes of DreamSnaps have been pretty good. People have been doing good. Before that, before the update, they were getting kind of weird. I was not really digging them, but it's a vibe. So let me know, how did you like the shop? How did you do on your DreamSnap? And what do you think about this event? Are you done? Well, I mean, it's not done, but like, are you caught up? Because I'm not. Did you get your memory? How long did it take? Is it tedious? Oh, Jack Skellington back there. Did you see they changed Jack Skellington's face? What the hell? It was weird before, but now it's like weird, not hot. Why don't they just paint him? Obviously his face is round, not like some weird, it looks like sexy Squidward. Okay, well, love y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.